Hello. Today we're going to be talking about flexibility and stretching. My name is Mr. Scotto. As you can see from the little insert of an image, that's Mr. Scotto. There's a few objectives that we're going to be talking about that pertain to this unit. Okay. Number one, students will understand what flexibility is and why it is important. Number two, students are going to understand which muscles are most important to stretch and why. Number three, understand the safety and the benefits involved with stretching. And number four, learn how to test their own flexibility. So what is flexibility? And does stretching increase your flexibility? Stretching, or repeated movement through a joint's complete range of motion, will work to increase the joint range or prevent loss of motion, respectively. That's what flexibility is as a whole. And yes, stretching will increase your flexibility. Listen to this information and see if you can apply it to your body. Think of starting your car, more specifically a Corvette. If you started the car without allowing the engine to warm up and run the car as fast as you can and are hard on the engine can become damaged. Even though the car and the engine are designed to go fast, you need to allow the oil to work its way through the engine to allow proper oil lubrication. Your body is a lot like an engine. If you do not perform proper stretching, you can damage your muscles and joints. The muscles and joints in our bodies are a lot like a car's engine. For example, in between all your large joints, there's a fluid called synovial fluid or synovial joint fluid. That fluid acts a lot like car's engine oil. If the engine oil runs out in the car and goes bad, you have catastrophic engine failure. If the oil in our joints is bad or leaking, you'll have bad joints and develop some type of bone density issues along the way, and you'll probably need some type of cartilage repair along the way if it goes even beyond that. Range of motion. The full movement of a joint is what range of motion is. The range of motion allows for your body's movement. Increasing flexibility due to proper stretching routine will increase your range of motion in specific joints. The specific joints we're going to be talking about in this case would be ball and socket joints. Ball and socket joints could be found in your shoulders and in your hips. Okay? And just thinking, you can see how the range of motion in those areas is very large and round and robust. Rotating your arms forward and backward, side to side, running, all you can see, moving right to left, that is the largest range of motion in your body. Some notes on flexibility. What primary joints in the body benefit from the greater range of motion, particularly when it comes to sports participation? As I stated in the previous slide, I did mention the hips and the shoulder joints, as well as the ankle. The ankle isn't really considered to be a ball and socket. It's considered to have a gliding joint. However, the ankle has got many different bones in there that allow this to occur and act like almost like a range of motion from the ball and socket joint. Okay, it does pivot, it does flex, and it does rotate to an extent. Again, the ball and socket joint allows for the greatest range of motion in the body. They permit movement in many different directions, such as rotation, flexion, and extension. Lastly, there are some benefits of stretching. The health benefits associated with stretching improve your function and improve health. Flexibility helps reduce the risk of injury. Proper stretching prevents poor performance. Warming up your muscles is very important, as well as your joints. You don't want to just go out there and run or try to do your best. Your body and your muscles will perform a lot better if you warm them up correctly with a good warm-up routine. Warm-up routines are sport-specific. In phys ed class, we have a basic warm-up routine. But football, soccer, basketball, hockey, you all have many different sport-specific routines that generate the proper stretching for those sports. Stretching short muscles helps improve posture and also helps prevent post-exercise pain and soreness. Post-exercise pain and soreness consists of the DOMS, That's called delayed onset muscle soreness. For those of you that don't know what that is, it happens about 24 hours after a very good workout. And not everybody does experience the DOMS, but it does occur. Good posture helps prevent or relieve back pain and helps to reduce fatigue and emotional tension. This is all of our notes for this section. I hope you understand the difference now, or I hope you understand how flexibility as well as stretching work to improve your body.